A plane took off in 1984, disappeared into thin air, suddenly shows up 35 years later in 2019 after it crash lands. Is the plane real? If yes, where was it for 35 years? The survivors, why are they behaving so strangely? Or is this just a setup by a terrorist organization trying to free their leader? Or, most importantly, is this a small fragment of a much larger concept, much larger reality? That is the plot of the new Sony LIV original sci fi thriller JL50. I was eagerly waiting for this show after I had a look at its trailer because it is so interesting. It has concepts of sci fi, time travel, and stuff like that, and I was like, I have to watch this. Most importantly, you won't have to invest a lot of time into it because it's just 120 minutes long, like 30 minutes, 4 episodes, so it is a quick watch. Have the creators done justice to the unique, intriguing, complex, complicated concept of the show? I finally got it right. We'll find about we'll find out about it by discussing the good aspects and the things that the creators could have worked on a little so that you get an overall idea about how the show really is and decide whether you want to invest your time into it. Starting off with the good, the first of them is the fascinating storyline. If you are into conspiracy theories like I am, like the Bermuda Triangle and stuff like that, you will know about the different flights that went missing and were later found 5 years after they went missing, 37 years like the Pan Am Flight 914. The plot, the concept, and the story is not something that we are really used to watching in Bollywood. And because of that, it gives us a very unique Indian sci fi movie watching experience. The creators have explored it, experimented with it, which is appreciable. The entire ensemble cast of the show is stellar. Abhay Deol plays the lead character of Shantanu, who is sent by CBI to investigate about the flight JL50. He is natural in this investigative role, which he has played in the movie Manorama 6 Feet Under. Pankaj Kapoor, as a physics professor, has embodied the Bengali accent completely. Ritika Anand plays Bihu Ghosh, the pilot of the flight JL50. She has done okay. First, I thought that she was just being strange in front of the camera, but it is more of how her role is in the movie. Piyush Mishra, however, is the one that really makes a mark. I wanted to watch more of him on screen, but I want to talk so much more about his acting in the show, his performance, his character, but that would be a spoiler. Know that he has done incredibly work and he has my respect for the same. Talking about respect and appreciation, the DOP of the show has done a great work. The show starts off in North India where the flight crashes. The DOP has really put life to every frame while capturing the beautiful hilly roads and at the same time the busy streets of Kolkata. Authentic touch has been given to the sets as well. Every frame feels like a photograph in itself, which is really very beautiful, I would say. Talking about the storyline of the show, as I mentioned earlier, it is a high concept series, so it was always going to be complicated for them to break it down. But they have done a good job in trying to explain how the entire thing works to the audience. If you are someone who is like new to sci-fi, the show has done reasonably okay by giving a demo of how the entire series is unfolding, which I think is necessary for who the show is focused on because we really aren't used to sci-fi movies. You can check out all our past experiences. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Talking about the things that the creators could have really worked on, the first of them is the overtly simplified solution to the complex problem at hand. As I've been raving about the high concept of the show, the solution that the creators have come up with as the climax of the series, I think is very poorly written. Even the subplots that the series gives attention to and gives screen time to, they do not provide a thrilling experience, but more in a way they change the genre of the series. It turns from a sci-fi thriller to a family drama, which brings us to VFX. The VFX in the series are slightly below par because the plane, when it crashes, you can see that it is a VFX scene. The smoke is fake, the plane is fake, and there is a helicopter scene in which the helicopter is fake as well. Finally, all I'll say is this. Would I recommend this show to a hardcore science fiction fan? No, I won't. Would this be a good introduction for someone new to this genre? Yes, it would be. I think watch the show with your family. It is a good family watch because maybe your parents will like it more than you would. Alright guys, that was the video. I hope you liked the review. If you did, share the video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, it means a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, later.